following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. They go play fake with Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a first down now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They go to Barkley again. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Lumberjacks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert. Herbert now off the play fake.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
31-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's got it again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
It's Herbert once more. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain
Bring Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
Play action now for Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert to throw once more. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep this time. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And that is a touchdown. The Lumberjacks break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris.
Najee Harris, the ball
You know,
carrier.
the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. We're back to SoFi right after this. Herbert on 1st down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard
They'll
line.
run here with Amari on Hampton. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's another Chargers.
From the red zone now. Connects on the crosser. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lumberjacks and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled, but not before he picks up that 1st down. But hang on, Brock. Hang on. They're going to have to survive that penalty flag first. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Oh, my. Low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. The Chargers send wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Herbert to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, somebody got to do it. I say, watch, do it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 48-yard look for him. Dicker connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here comes Williams on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lumberjacks and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. First down throwing for Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Barkley trying this up the gut. They'll cobble together a yard there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball's gone that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he is in. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks take a 2nd quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Throwing now, Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Hampton takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Herbert now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The the Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lumberjacks and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Hurts on first down. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Brooklyn.
Barkley off the pistol give. He takes it down to the 33. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Hurts trying to get his guys lined up quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 1, here's Hurts. That's caught for the first. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks take the lead just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Lumberjacks take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Lloyd on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw it.
At the 31-yard line.
This is caught downfield by Allen. Hits the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I've got middle field open or close. So I've got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start the second half.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton, open and drive. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lumberjacks and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Brooklyn.
Hurts looking to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
26 yards. 1st down, Lumberjacks.
Running left. This is Barkley. Quick thinking there to head back towards the middle. He salvages a few for him ahead of this 2nd down. Hurts to throw. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. And he's been more than just an arm this season. It's been a pretty productive one for him toting that football as well. He's now up across 500 yards rushing after that last carry. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
This time it's a passing play. Makes the catch. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you...
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start. Inside the 25. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Conklin brings it in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He just keeps finding McConkey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come up on 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris, running right. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6.
Hampton gets it out of the zone read. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Setting up a screen here for Gibson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lion.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 38, Lumberjacks 35.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Lumberjacks and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. Here he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks take a fourth-quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lumberjacks take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Motion the tight end over. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Lumberjacks and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. First down, a run with Barkley. Spins out of one stop. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah. And throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Again, he's got room. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have... that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to the line they come, second down. Back to throw, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lumberjacks now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Lumberjacks drive their lead to 11.
49. Chargers, 38. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers at a 2-score deficit. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down.
First and 10. Herbert. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
A loss of 6. Brings up second and 16.
Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Complete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
White 80.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A 14-yard gain.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Taking a chance at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 43. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hurts a chance to run here. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We can do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, and we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to